In Balmaha car park. It's 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning, 26th of January. I've never seen it this quiet. It's absolutely deserted. We're going to walk with Balmaha to Rowardennan and back, part of the West Highland Way. Hopefully. It should be about 14 miles return trip. That's Balmaha Bay. There's usually a lot of boats in there, a lot of anglers fish for here, trawling the loch. Obviously taking their boats out for the winter. And that's the wee ferry it takes over to Inchcailloch. That's Inchcailloch there. Quite still, quite calm. That's us just leaving Balmaha. And we'll get a wee bit of a hill to start. So far we've walked mainly on the road. I've not walked this before, but I thought the map showed you at times going along the loch side. I think that might be Conic Hill there. I saw a sign as I was paying for my parking that the path's been closed. I'd heard that on the news due to the amount of footfall. They're having to do repair work on it. Well, that's Malarkey Bay. Again, being unfortunate enough to have a wee fishing boat and a trawl loch during the fishing season. And this is a nice trawl to come into the bay. In the summer it's busy with day trippers and swimming, canoeing, paddleboarding. There, that's a better shot of Malarkey Bay. I think the last one all you could see was the high trees, and there's a sign for the West Highland Way, so maybe I should have come on here and walked along the shoreline. The loch's high because we've had a lot of rain this last few while, and as I said, that's a good trawling area in the summer. This is taking us off the road. We'll follow the signs and see where it takes us. Well, that's a couple of 100 yards we've walked through the woods. The path's been good. It's been pretty dry, mainly dry. Only a couple of wee marshy puddly bits. Now that's me just at 2 miles. According to my wee map, my walk app. Good pace. A wee climb now. There are signposts taking us through to the left, and another one taking us up this path. So we'll follow that, see how we got on. Well, that was a wee steep climb. Kept us off the road right enough. And you see, hopefully clouds are clearing and the sun's going to shine. Yeah, this path is taking us farther and farther away from the road. So maybe this is the path that was shown on the map, taking us down to the loch side. So it's pretty enclosed with trees, but the path's still pretty firm and good nick. That's quite a wee distance. We've been walking through the woods. It continues to be quite secluded, but it's lovely. As you can see, the sun coming up shining on the trees. Certainly very picturesque. And another wee bridge we need to cross. I think we're quite a distance away from the road, because when cars pass you can just hear them faintly. And the path, it certainly has been very undulating, as they say, pretty up and down, but it's still pleasant. There that looks as if we're going to rejoin the road. Cashel, it looks as if it's up for sale or let, which would be a right good business opportunity, because I'm sure that this gets really busy with the walkers in the summer. I'm sure somebody will snap it up. There you are, the loft's looking splendid this morning. That island you can see over there, that's Laneg, that's the last island as you go up the loch. And when you sail up the loch, when you fish up the loch, it's like getting into a different world. It's absolutely beautiful. And I suppose you'll enjoy it as well if you're walking this way. The wee path here taking me off the road. The road certainly has been busy. Again, I don't know which folk is going to climb a bend, but we'll see when we get up here. There you are, that's taking us back onto the road. That was hardly worth it, because you'd a wee climb. Well, the road was a bit more flat, so I don't think I'd be recommending that wee cut off again. Maybe this one's a wee bit better. It seems to be on the same level as the road, taking you off the road a wee bit safer. I don't know if you can hear the geese in their finery. Certainly make a racket all year round. Again, looking at the loch, the splendour of the loch. This is a good wee trawl here as well. During the fishing season, try and get your boat in as tight, as close to the side as possible. And I hope I hitting into a nice fresh run spring salmon. The loch's looking good with the sun and the calm water. Sometimes in the summer when I'm out in my boat, I take my camera with me. That's the second piece of litter. Naughty naughty. And this wee house looks lovely for the loch. And I took pictures of it. And he's got it looking nice. And he's got a wee area for sitting out. But I don't know how that would go with the wee dreaded Highland midgie in the summer. But it's a lovely wee house. Lucky man. That signpost is taking us through the woods. I'm going to get a this and stay in the road. Another path there. I'm sure that's another loch. Don't know where it's taking you. Check the map later on. But you're staying on the road. There you are, that's quite scenic. The sun's shining through the woods onto the trees. Lovely. That's me at 4 miles, according to Map My Walk. I'm continuing on the road. I'm not sure where that sign that would have taken us through the woods, where it would have come out. I've not seen anything yet suggesting that that's where it comes out back onto the road. GoPro stopped recording. There you are, Salachy campsite. I've been watching a few YouTube videos about the West Highland Way, and a lot of folk stop here, but it gets busy. You need to book it, as far as I'm led to believe, and it can get booked out, so we then need to walk on to Rowardennan or whatever else is available. Again, in trawling the loch, that's certainly a good part, Salachie Bay. It holds salmon will lie there. There you are, I don't know where that takes you. We'll check that out later on as well. Another wee walk. There's the ben ahead of us. Just sticking its nose up in the sun. There you are, there's the ben. Looking lovely in the sun. Not a lot of snow on it, but it's been pretty mild this last wee while. That's just over 5 miles. So, it shouldn't be too far now to Rowardennan. That's another clearway sign. Obviously they're quite strict with the parking during busy times. And it's telling you will be fined if you're parked here. As you can see, the road's not very wide. So any selfish parking would cause a bit of a blockade. There's a couple of 100 yards, we'll be at the base of the ben. Wee summer lodges there. Getting ready for the season ahead. There you are, the Rowardennan Hotel. And the wee pub at the back, it's called the Clansman. But that'll not be the Clansman that Jack and Victor used to drink in. Again, that'll be a busy wee spot in the summer. There you are, the Clansman. Closed for the season, obviously, but good for a wee watering hole and a beer. Looking for a wee seat, rest my feet. Well, that's us in Rowardennan. I'm going to pause my app. It's 11 o'clock.
Workout paused.
.95 miles, 2 hours 35, half an hour a mile. Go on then. That's a lovely view up the loch. Later on in the season, the fishing season, you can sail right up there trawling. Takes you about 6 hours to get to the top, and it's an absolutely beautiful sail. Made a wee bit better if you catch a fish. There you are, the loch in all its splendour. The sun glistening off the water. There you are, I wonder what happened to that. That's the first badger I've ever seen. Hope it's sleeping. Doesn't he attack me? Cashel Native Forest Centre. I wonder what that offers for the kids. There's another signpost for it. That looks as if that's the entrance there. Welcome to Cashel. That's us at 11 mile, 3 to go to Balmaha. The way out the route put us through there, that's where I come out. But I'm not going to follow it. That's us almost at the end of our walk. I say maybe half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and that's us in Balmaha. This is the last climb into Balmaha. This takes us to the big hill that we climbed just at the very beginning. Then it's just into the car park. So maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour.